Previously on MasterChef.
Come on, guys!
The home cooks took control of a Michelin star restaurant.
You guys are killing me right now.
Come on.
But they gave Gordon Ramsay a lot to shout about.
I need to tell Joe something! I know, no, you don't know. Not only will we lose the Michelin star, we'll burn the place down.
When Frank's team lost, they were sent to the pressure test. And when he was given the chance to save one person,
I know I said I would send Josh up there,
Frank chose himself,
but I gotta go upstairs, guys.
leaving David and Josh to go head-to-head. And it was David who lost the high-stakes pressure test.
It's time to leave the MasterChef kitchen.
Tonight, the competition is intense as the final five become the final four.
I cannot believe I just did that.
As one more MasterChef hopeful sees their dream come to an end.
For the first time in this competition, I'm lost for words. Welcome.
Top 5. Yikes. Becky, Frank, Josh, Christine, me. Frank, how did this happen?
We're down to you. The 5 best home cooks in America. The dream is nearly a reality.
But there's still a few hoops to jump through before you get your hands on that coveted MasterChef trophy. Tonight, that hoop is another Mystery Box Challenge.
As with every Mystery Box Challenge, the contestants have to prepare, cook, and present one incredible dish using all or some of the ingredients inside the box.
On the count of 3, please lift your boxes. But beware for a sting in the tail.
What?
1, 2, 3, and lift.
Wow.
What?
Oh, you guys are funny.
Christine, there's nothing in there.
I figured.
We are not creating this mystery box. You are.
Cool.
So turn that box over. Each of you will go into the pantry and choose a maximum of 15 ingredients that can create a dish that says you on a plate.
You're the top 5. It's time to show us who you really are. Now.
We're given this gift of getting to go into the pantry. We get to choose up to 15 items to create essentially like our perfect signature dish, like ourselves on a plate.
I haven't had a chance to make sausage this whole competition, so I want to make the traditional calabrese recipe.
I'm gonna make an exquisite dessert dish. And so I grabbed chocolate and raspberries. My dream mystery box is in my hands.
You'll all have 60 minutes to make one stunning dish. Are you ready?
Yes, Chef.
Your time starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. Stop. Come on. It's never gonna be that easy.
No. Please, no.
Take every ounce of ingredients on that chopping board
I love this.
and take it to the home cook in front of you.
Oh, no, dude.
Ah, this is craziness, man.
Get familiar with the new ingredients.
Enjoy, Becky.
Oh, dude, Frank, I'm so sorry, man.
Lucky Christine.
Whatever, man.
You better do this good.
So I get Josh's box, and I'm not thrilled with the ingredients I'm looking at.
Celery? Really?
So Becky gets my mystery box and I get Frank's. And I see a lot of Italian ingredients. I'm thinking, what am I gonna do with this?
You have goat cheese, chicken thighs, and parsnips, and you have heavy cream.
So I get Becky's box, and I'm screwed because these are not ingredients I normally work with.
I'm getting Christine's mystery box. What the hell is fish sauce?
Fish sauce?
And why does it taste like death?
All right, guys, you have 60 minutes to make a dish that still puts you on a plate, but using someone else's hand-picked ingredients. Your time starts now.
Let's see, what can I do?
We've just turned the MasterChef kitchen upside down, and they have to think on their feet.
This is the essence of being a creative chef.
So Josh has got everything that Frank loved.
I think he'll take those ingredients and interpret them in some sort of southern way.
And Josh's southern components went over to Becky.
She was picking chicken thighs to use, and that's what Josh gave her. So, I mean, she should be able to transform it into whatever she wants.
And everything Becky picked has gone over to Christine. Now, Christine was going to do something certainly Asian, perhaps Vietnamese for us. Now it looks like she has beet tops and goat cheese.
All that Asian influence goes to Monty.
I don't think Monty can pull off the Vietnamese
Really?
box. Nope. I don't think she has the skill or the experience or even the palate to do it. So, Becky,
Hello.
you got Josh's box.
Yeah.
You feeling good about it?
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. The dish is going to be braised chicken, and then I pulled the skins off. I'm going to crisp those up separately.
You've been in the top 3 in 5 mystery boxes. Can you make it 6?
I can, and I will.
Becky's head is in the clouds right now. She's getting so many high praises from the judges, and Becky walks around like she already won this thing.
Right, Frank,
Hey, chef.
you're out your comfort zone. You're cooking with Monty's ingredients.
Yeah, definitely least versatile.
Where are we going?
I made a ricotta filling, and I got the chocolate, I got some raspberry, so I'll be able to do something nice.
Good luck. You've got just under 15 minutes to go, guys. Come on.
So, Josh, whose box do you have?
I have Frank's box.
And Frank was going to make?
Some kind of pasta with Italian sausage, but I'm gonna make a savory bread pudding with some of the ground pork and spices, and hopefully they come out right.
Good luck.
I'm creating as I go along because I've never done this before. I've had Tom Kha, so I know the flavor to look for. I'm letting my palate guide me. Kind of going blind right now. Feel like Christine.
I feel like I'm sort of channeling Christine, just tasting and just trying to like close my eyes and see if this is the flavor that I want. This is why Christine does so well. I'm learning something here.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I really like what Becky's cooking. It's got a little touch of the South, but she made it her own. It really looks delicious.
Yeah, that crispy chicken skin looks beautiful.
If Christine gets all these ingredients on the plate, chicken, mushrooms, beets, it's classic.
I'm worried about Monty's dish.
Yeah, I think Monty's is good, though. I just tasted it. Yeah, she's got chilies in
Really?
it, some cilantro. I think it's going to be yummy.
2 minutes to go. Start plating, guys. Come on.
Let's go, guys. Put it on the plate.
Come on, Becky. Move those fingers. Finishing touches. Come on. You've got to get some food on the plate. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Stand behind your dishes. Well done. What's wrong, Becky?
My crispy chicken skin is sitting right there.
Your crispy chicken skin is sitting right where?
In the oven. On a sheet tray ready for me to grab it.
I'm just so irritated with myself.
Time got the better of you.
I'm like dying on the inside. I cannot believe I just did that.
Let's go, guys. Put it on the plate.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Hands up in the air. What's wrong, Becky?
My crispy chicken skin is in the oven.
I had 30 seconds left and I just didn't get that chicken skin on the plate. I screwed that one up. It's very disappointing.
Having carefully tasted everything throughout the challenge, the judges now take one final look to identify 3 standout dishes.
There's the best part there. Okay, this first dish, it was put together with elegance, great flavor, and the balance was superb. Congratulations to Josh. Let's go. Well done.
I made a savory bread pudding I sauteed some of the ground pork and toasted the French bread so it can absorb most of that liquid. And I've topped it with spring onions and the fresh mozzarella that Frank picked out.
You had to cook with the ingredients that Frank picked for himself.
Yep.
My guess is that he was not going to make that.
No way in hell he's going to make that.
Frank, what were you going to make? Just so we know.
I was gonna make a sausage sandwich with sauteed beet greens and those onions on top.
Nice. I don't know how to describe it. It's so flavorful. Great use of what you had. This is really tasty. You ain't keep eating forever. But I'm gonna hold back. Good job.
Thank you.
It's delicious. Yeah, it's authentic. It's spicy.
Thank you.
Great job, Josh.
Thank you, Chef.
A definite confirmation that you deserve to be in this competition with 1 foot, potentially, in the top 4. Great job.
Thank you.
Wow.
It doesn't seem like you were thrown a curveball at all. This seemed like you went into the pantry and picked out the ingredients to make a delicious, homey, well-cooked dish.
Thank you.
Have you ever won a mystery box?
Never did.
Good job, Josh.
Thank you, Joe.
Well done. Woo.
All right, the second home cook that has made it into the top 3, they cooked a style of cuisine that they weren't really comfortable with. Rather than getting flustered, they were able to refine it and pull out a lot of flavor. And that person is Monty.
I'm in the top 3 for a mystery box. First time. Bam!
Why don't you walk me through whose ingredients you had and what they were?
I'm sorry, I'm a little overwhelmed. I had Christine's ingredients, and it's called tom kha. I've never made it before, but I saw the coconut milk that she had and the lemongrass and chicken thighs, and then I kept adding coconut milk and trying to get the right balance.
Tom kha doesn't have, potato or carrot, so it's a little non-traditional. Delicious and extremely flavorful.
Thank you.
Good job.
You've never been to Thailand?
No, sir.
Where have you traveled?
I was born and raised in Puerto Rico, and I've been to the States, and I went to Aruba once.
So, it's delicious. Yeah, I love it. It's fragrant. The chicken thigh is buttery, rich, delicious, and it's just jam. It's wholesome. Great job.
Thank you so much.
Well done.
Thank you.
Okay, we're only tasting one more dish. This home cook cooked their dish to perfection. Beautifully plated as usual. Christine, please join us. Hello, Christine. Whose box did you get?
I got Becky's box. I seared the chicken and put it in the oven, roasted that with some butter, and made roasted beet salad with goat cheese and sauteed mushrooms.
You didn't have a plan. You kind of evolved the dish as you went through. So using your greatest resource, your palate, you let it guide you to a finished dish. If it leads you to results like this, I think you're in a really good place.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank
Good
you
job.
so much, Joe.
Just tasting the mushroom and the beetroot together is magical. Adding the chicken and the sauce, everything on that plate, it's like a symphony.
Thank you.
It is what it is. I don't know what she made. Good for her, but they're my ingredients, so I'm like, you're welcome.
Totally different styles. And Asian style.
Okay, there was one dish that stood out.
I haven't won any mystery boxes, only been in the top 3 one time, and I feel like today's my day.
This individual never stopped adapting and working across the 60 minutes and rose to the challenge.
Being in top 3, I have 1 in 3 chances. I'm hoping that it's my turn to win the mystery box challenge.
This person will have a huge advantage in the next stage of this competition.
I never thought I'd make it this far. I want this advantage. I need it. It could get me into the top 4.
Congratulations goes to... Christine, Monty, and Josh. There was one dish that stood out. This person will have a huge advantage in the next stage of this competition. Congratulations goes to... Josh.
Woo! Finally won a mystery box, man. It took me so many weeks to finally win one, and it just gives me one step closer to pursue my culinary dreams by opening up a cooking school.
Are you ready to see your advantage?
Yes, chef.
Let's go. Congratulations. Well done.
I'm so proud of Josh.
You're going to love this one. Tonight, you'll get to decide between 3 stunning restaurant dishes that you and your rivals will be cooking. But they're not just any dishes. These 3 dishes were ordered and eaten by 3 of the biggest names on this planet. The man who created and cooked every one of them is Chef Graham Elliott.
Nice to meet you, Josh.
Nice to meet you, too.
They were all conceptualized, prepared, and eaten in his Michelin-starred flagship Chicago restaurant. The first dish was ordered by a billionaire who's the richest self-made woman in the entire world, Oprah Winfrey. And the dish was sweet corned bisque with red pepper jam and a cilantro marshmallow.
Wow.
The second dish was devoured by a hip-hop legend who has sold 50 million albums worldwide. Jay-Z. That dish was Alaskan king crab with vanilla creme fraiche, pomegranate, and celery gelée.
Fancy. I wouldn't expect Jay-Z to eat a frou-frou looking dish like that, but it looks tasty.
And the third dish was had by a Nobel Peace Prize winner, a former senator from the great state of Illinois. Yes, the President of the United States, Barack Obama. And that dish was an amazing white tuna sashimi with avocado mousse, passion fruit, and crispy plantains. Listen carefully. No immunity. You will be cooking one of these dishes.
So, which of these 3 dishes would you like to select? Think very carefully about this.
I'm gonna have to go with the sashimi. So I'm picking the tuna sashimi eaten by President Obama. It looks fairly simple, and I feel like I could really nail this one.
You're now eating the same dish I once prepared for President Obama.
Man, that's good.
That's what he said.
It doesn't stop there. You get a huge advantage. We're going to give you this. Every single ingredient required to recreate Graham's signature dish.
Thank you.
The other contestants will not get that basket.
Awesome.
All right, in the kitchen, I believe in artistic freedom. I love the dish, but if you think that you can better it, won't hurt my feelings.
Take that, off you go.
This is a beautiful dish, but I'm a ballsy kind of guy, and I like to show them what I can do. So I'm adding mango because I think the sweetness in the mango will help counterbalance the sourness of the passion fruit, and I think it'll help mellow out the dish a little bit more.
Wow.
All right, now we presented Josh with 3 of my dishes. And he picked the one that all of you will be cooking today.
The dish that Josh picked was eaten by the President of the United States, Barack Obama. And that dish was
white tuna sashimi with avocado mousse and crispy plantains.
Please, all of you, come up and have a taste.
I'm very nervous going into these sorts of challenges where I have to recreate some sort of dish.
There's 4 pieces, basically, so each person can have one. So, Christine, if you want to feel it.
You know, someone can look at a plate and know what a component is, but for me, I can't. I pretty much have to put my hands all over the plate, and even then, I have to diagram out what it looks like.
Barack Obama has good taste.
He does.
It looks very simple, but it's very complex. Like, every tiny component on this plate is there for a reason.
If you think you can improve upon it, then please, be my guest.
It would be totally stupid to try to add to Graham's dish. The dude is like amazeballs.
You've all got 30 minutes to become the next Graham Elliott. Remember, at the end of this, we go from 5 hungry, determined competitors down to 4. Your time starts now.
Nobody run Christine over.
We have 30 minutes. Really? What happened in 60 minutes? I think I'm getting a rash.
I'm trying to almost create like this grocery list of everything that I need in the pantry. So it's like, okay, I taste passion fruit. I have to get passion fruit. I taste avocado. I have to get avocado.
Step up.
What's the first thing I should be doing now?
Getting oil on right away.
For the plantain?
Exactly. It's like the only cooked item on the whole plate. So you want to get that oil at the right temp, be able to shade the plantains, get them crispy.
Do you then start pureeing the avocado?
Exactly. You start getting that whipped, you know, avocado, garlic, shallot, cilantro, lime juice, and olive oil just to emulsify. Pretty simple.
So Christine, from taste alone, has been able to basically shop for everything she needs? That's remarkable.
Monty has heavy cream on her station. I don't know if she understands that that avocado is fat and rich on its own, that you don't need to add those things.
Oh, dear. 10 minutes gone. Just 20 minutes to go.
Josh, you had all the aces in your hand, everything you need. And you added some more stuff, I can see.
I'm just adding a little bit of mango to the top to go with the passion fruit.
You are?
Yes. I just want to use some of this sweetness to cut the sourness of the
So
passion fruit.
you're trying to improve Graham's dish?
I think this will definitely improve it.
That's pretty bold.
I think a lot of people in here are just going to try to recreate it, and I think I'm the only one confident enough to try to make it better.
All right, Josh, good luck.
I basically have to nail this. It would be ridiculous if I went home after all the different advantages that I got.
In this elimination challenge, Josh has chosen one of Chef Graham Elliott's signature dishes for everyone to recreate.
What are you doing with the mango?
I just want to use some of this sweetness to cut the sourness of the
So
passion fruit.
you're trying to improve Graham's dish?
I think this will definitely improve it.
That's pretty bold. Good luck.
No problem.
You're coming up to 15 minutes gone. 15 minutes to go, guys. Come on, speed up, all of you.
What does the oil look like? Because it smells like it's going to burn.
I've never worked with cocoa nibs before. I'm just trying to see what they do with a little heat.
Becky, how you feeling?
I'm nervous.
Somebody's going home, and it gets really difficult now because the competition is intensifying.
Yeah.
Who would you like to leave the competition at?
I think Frank is my biggest competition, so I want Frank to go home today.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Frank, time's running out.
Yes, sir.
What's your approach? You're going to try to improve Graham's dish or just try to imitate it?
I'm not going to try to improve on a dish from Graham Elliott.
Who do you think goes home today?
I'm thinking somebody who tries to overcomplicate it, thinks that they can improve on his dish, and puts flavors that don't really go with his concept on this dish.
Good luck.
That's a golden color? Yeah. Okay, let's put in the rest.
Okay, Christine, how you feeling?
Yes, Chef. I feel okay. I feel
feel
confident.
okay?
Yeah, I think I've been able to figure out what all the flavors are.
Clearly, you couldn't see the dish, but
No.
obviously you could identify the flavors. What was the first thing that popped out? What was the big?
I think the cocoa beans.
Yeah.
It's intimidating going into this challenge with these disadvantages of only being able to taste the dish and sort of feel around for how it was plated. I think if I miss one element or cut the fish too thick or too thin, that could be what's sending me home.
It's too thick.
I'm like crying on the inside watching Monty here. I mean, she's got a humongous chunk, and she's using like a vegetable knife to just hack through it. It's so thick.
I cannot believe the state of Josh's fish, and he's almost like, sort of almost puring it, butchering it. He's slicing through it with a small filleting knife.
They thought it was easy to slice the fish that thin, and it's not that easy. Who knew that knife skills could make the difference in a challenge like this? I think that Becky, as a technical food photographer, will have a big advantage in replicating the aesthetics of the dish.
Even though it seems like a very simple dish, there's so much precision involved that you really want to make sure it's plated beautifully. And that's what I'm most concerned about.
We're coming up to 3 minutes to go.
All the way over here?
You have got to start plating.
Come on, guys, pull it off.
Monty, you have got to start plating.
Yes, sir.
Please. He's not even fried the plantain yet.
Oh, my God.
Why would you not have the plantain fried? I mean, right now, danger zone, Josh and Monty. Focus, Joe.
Make yours stand out, guys, with this plating.
I think I got it, as long as it's pretty.
Josh is adding mango.
Does that dish really need mango?
I didn't think so.
I don't think Obama thought it needed anything else.
No,
did he?
no.
We're coming up to 60 seconds to go. Come on. Got to start finishing off Graham's dish. Let's go. Come on, Becky. Where's she gone? 20 seconds to go. Got to speed up.
Come on, guys.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. Hands up. Hands in the air. Did you manage to replicate Graham's dish?
Maybe.
Maybe. Is that it?
Right now, I'm not as confident as I want to be, but I think I'm the only one ballsy enough to try to add to it and try to improve it, and I think Graham is going to appreciate it.
Let's start with Christine, please. Thank you.
Okay, ready to 2 steps. Ready? 1, 2. Okay.
Wow. Visually, Joe, Graham, can you have a look at that, please? I mean...
Looks like the one that was up here at the demo.
Extraordinary.
The fish is beautiful. It's cut perfectly. You've got the right amount of passion fruit. How do you do this?
It takes a lot of memory. Obviously, I have to use that instead of my vision, so it's about using all the other senses and just focusing.
All the components together, harmonized, and it's delicious. Super proud of you being able to do this at this level, and good job.
Thank you so much, Chef.
I've doubted you before. And then I thought that you and I have something in common. When I taste wine, which is not so visual, I see things. And I had to think these food flavors must have the same impact on you. So when you taste a dish, images must come up in your mind and then be able to put them back in the plate to reinterpret that mental imagery. Well, that's a pretty amazing talent to be able to do that.
I basically just tasted each element separately and then together and asked about the color and thought about what it was.
You continue to impress and amaze us. That is a great dish. Congratulations to you.
Thank you so much, sir.
You absolutely nail it. From the position of the avocado puree, the passion fruit drizzled on the exact same area that Graham did. Am I being punked?
No, I wish.
It's delicious.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm for the first time in this competition, to be honest, Christine, I'm lost for words. Great job.
Thank you.
For the first time in this competition, to be honest, Christine, I'm lost for words. Great job.
Thank you.
Next person up, Monty, please step forward. How are we doing?
Good. I was trying to replicate, and I think I fell far short from what you put on a plate.
Visually, it's lacking. It's not stunning and fresh looking. The fish looks almost 50% larger.
My hands were shaking, and I was trying to slice with one stroke, and I destroyed it.
What else do you have in the avocado mousse?
Sea salt, heavy cream, avocado, and
That
lime.
cream just completely washes away that natural flavor. And to put those together, it doesn't make sense with the dish. This definitely isn't your best performance.
There's no seasoning, plantain way too thick. Watching you prep that white tuna was embarrassing. I'm thinking of your strengths in this competition, the way you cook on a budget, the way you think on your feet. But I think for the first time in this competition, the white tuna is out of your league.
Yes.
It's pretty far off from the dish we saw up here before.
I know.
You've missed the whole spirit of the dish, you know, the balance between the sweetness of the fish and the acidity of the passion fruit and the richness of the avocado puree. You might have missed the top 4 as well.
Now that I've discovered my passion, I have the strongest motivation. That's why I'm fighting. I'm fighting for this.
Next up, Frank, please.
How we doing, Frank?
Doing pretty good. Hope I came close.
This is awesome. I think it's a perfect rendition. It's extremely well balanced. The passion fruit, the cocoa nib as a texture. Good job.
Becky, let's go.
With the fish, I tried to slice it as thinly as possible, and then I added a little bit of sugar to the passion fruit because I thought it was a bit acidic.
Becky, that is a poor delivery. Way too much passion fruit.
I truly did try to pay attention to the details, and it was extremely difficult for me.
I'm going to tell you something really honestly. I think you're heading downwards, and that dish visually didn't have the impact that Graham's had.
And I respect so much that precision that he has because
You've done it in this competition so far, on so many occasions. On this occasion, you haven't. Thank you.
Thank you. I feel like people pigeonhole me for some reason, and it's annoying. Like, people expect more of me, so then, God forbid I don't do something perfect every single time, I get reamed for it.
All right, last, the one with the advantage going into this challenge. Josh. You had the cart full of ingredients prepared for you.
Yes.
Right? Why the mango?
I thought the passion fruit was a little sour, so I thought the sweetness of the mango would help counterbalance that sourness.
I personally don't think it needs sweetness. Now, why did you go with 5 pieces? They're kind of inconsistent. You know, I'm just looking, and like, if you and I went out to dinner and you were given that and I was given that, I'd be flipping out.
Yeah.
Because I like food. It looks like you had 10 minutes to make it instead of 30. This is way beneath what I expect from you.
Josh, with the advantage that you had, I would expect nothing but a perfectly replicated dish. This is the final 5 of MasterChef. Did you use any salt?
Yes.
Where?
On the fish and in the avocado mousse.
This is misfired on all elements.
The fish. Why would you struggle slicing that fish the way you did?
When I started slicing it, just started tearing apart, and I couldn't find the right spot to slice it.
Oh, I'm so pissed off. And whilst I love the ballsy attitude of Josh that wants to improve Graham Elliott's dish, but young man, you've got to learn to walk before you can run. Graham's dish was perfectly balanced. What do you want to change it for? I just hope you haven't blown that advantage, Josh, because it would be a tragedy right now.
Josh had an insane advantage and didn't utilize it. My plate isn't the worst one.
The remaining 5 home cooks' dishes have all been tasted. The judges must now decide who will be leaving the MasterChef kitchen forever.
All of you, Joe, Graham, and myself, we need some time because this is a very difficult decision.
Crazy challenge, bro.
Okay, don't cry, Pete. I don't think your reviews were as bad as Josh's.
Monty's white tuna was way too thick.
And then, Josh, why do we constantly see people that were giving advantages throw them away?
I had a really bad day, you know? I just had a bad day.
What was Becky doing?
You can't go up there and always get good compliments.
It just kills me when they, like,
Well,
build
you've
me up
never-
and then tell me that I'm, like, up.
Each and every decision we make from now on in just gets harder and harder. There was one standout dish tonight that they managed to perfect it, which was a joy. Congratulations. Christy. Incredible. Absolutely incredible.
It would have been easily able to be served to the president himself. It was a great dish.
Oh my gosh.
As you know, this is an elimination challenge. The top 5 is about to become the top 4. First person in the bottom 3, please come down. Monty.
I think that Monty has a lot of passion, but at the end of the day, I don't think she has quite the level of refinement that is going to be needed to win this competition.
The next person that we need to see down here let themselves down, let us down. We're really surprised. Becky, come on down.
I'm thinking in my head, like, wow, what's happening to Becky? She was such a strong player in this entire competition, and now it seems like she's just going into a downward spiral.
And the final person we need down here threw away a big advantage. Josh.
Now I'm like, all right, Josh, the judges say it numerous times, like, you took your advantage and you threw it away. And based on those reviews, he could definitely be the one to go home today.
Becky, step forward, please. You've raised our expectations, but then the last 2 challenges, it's been very disappointing.
It's a disappointment to myself, and I had a misstep today.
You've gone from up there to down here, standing in front of us. And now, you're going back to your bench. Fortunately for you, there are 2 worse dishes than yours.
Judges.
Josh, you've been on a journey and a half. It's been up, it's been down, it's been incredible. You came back into this competition with a force. But are you about to lose it again?
No, I'm not, Chef.
Is the competition too fierce? Are you at your depth now?
No, Chef. Today I just stumbled on this challenge. It'll never happen again. I'm more focused than ever, trust me.
Monty, the journey for you in MasterChef has been extraordinary. You've proved everybody wrong, including yourself, to how far you can come in this competition.
When I got here, I definitely didn't have any self-confidence in my skills. I think I've grown by leaps and bounds with my cooking.
Monty, you have big ambitions and you'd love a food truck and you have a dream of you and your son having a great future. For now, your future is with him at home. I'm sorry. Your time is done in MasterChef. Josh, back to your station.
Listen.
Thank you.
Monty, you have got to keep your head up high. What you stand for currently in this country and in this competition, you have just given so many single parents out there a huge amount of inspiration.
Thank you so much.
Monty, it's been a pleasure to take the journey with you. I went from being a non-believer, but I am a converted man because taking this trip with you has been an emotional experience for me too. The tears are real, your journey's real, and your future is oh so real.
When I got here, I felt I was a broken person, and because of the 3 of you, I have discovered my self-confidence again. And there's no way I could ever repay you and thank you enough.
Follow that dream. Trust me, you're gorgeous, you're talented, and you have an amazing young man at home.
Yeah.
Come and say goodbye, my darling. Well done.
Thank you guys so much.
Well done.
Thank you.
My goodness.
Good luck with everything.
Incredible. Come here.
Yes, sir.
1, 2, 3, 4 left. The big question is, who is going to win MasterChef?
She's an inspiration to me every single day. I think Christine is going to take this whole thing.
Wow.
Thank you, guys.
Take care, my darling.
I would not trade this experience for anything. It has been the most amazing thing that ever happened to me. I got to cook in a Michelin star kitchen. I got to meet Paula Deen.
You've been such an inspiration to me.
I learned that I do have a beautiful talent.
You are not a fluke, my darling. Well done.
All you have to do is put yourself out there and allow yourself to have an experience.
You know, I just got divorced, so I think it's still like messing with me.
Well, he's missing some great cooking.
Thank you.
This has changed my entire life, and I know that this is just the beginning in my culinary journey.
Bye, guys.
Christine, Becky, Josh, and Frank, congratulations, you're the final 4. Unbelievable.
I think that this is the 4 best cooks, and I think that we're in this position for a reason. They're tough competition, but I just have to keep telling myself that I want it more and that I will do anything to get this MasterChef title.
Good night. Well done.
Good job, guys.
Next time on MasterChef.
You'll face your toughest challenge yet.
3 of the most distinguished chefs in the world pay a visit to the MasterChef kitchen.
Wow.
My heart is beating out of my chest right now.
It's the ultimate battle as the home cooks compete for a spot in the semifinals.
We may have given them a challenge that's not doable.
I feel like I'm about to pass out. I mean, I never felt this way before in my life.
And one more MasterChef dream will end.
One potato, 2 potato.